Welcome back to Pabbly. In this video, we are going to learn how to generate Pinterest pin descriptions using AI agent. So I'm an owner of a fashion apparel store, and to create more customers on my website, to create more engagement, I create Pinterest pin. And now generating the description for each and every pin manually is very time consuming and hectic. So to solve this problem, I have created an AI agent using Pabbly Connect. How this AI agent works is that I create the record of my product name and the relevant keywords in my Google Sheets. So as soon as I'm going to add the details in my Google Sheets of a new product, using the details, an AI agent is going to generate the description for my Pinterest pin. As the description is going to be generated, to create the systematic record, the description is automatically going to be updated in my spreadsheet again. So now if you want to learn how to create this AI agent for yourself, for your business, then let me take you to my screen. In this video, we are going to learn how to generate Pinterest pin description using AI agent. So as an owner of a fashion apparel business, I use Google Sheets to list my product names along with the relevant keywords. I use an AI agent to generate the catchy, SEO-friendly Pinterest pin descriptions based on the data I've added in my Google Sheets. Then the description that is generated is automatically been added back into my Google Sheets, making it easy for me to manage, review and schedule Pinterest content with minimal efforts. And I'm going to create this amazing AI agent with the help of Pabbly Connect. So first of all, I'll show you how this AI agent works. This is the spreadsheet in which I add the product name for which I'm creating the Pinterest pin and the keywords related to the product name. So first of all, I am going to enter the product name and the keywords in this spreadsheet. The product name over here is going to be, so over here this is the product name, that is blue denim jacket, and the relevant keywords over here is going to be denim jacket, casual, trendy outfit. You can see right over here, as soon as I'm going to enter the product name and the keywords, I'm going to wait over here for a few seconds for the description to be generated, and you're going to see automatically a description is going to be generated by our AI agent and automatically been updated in the spreadsheet right here. So I'm going to wait for a few seconds for this AI agent to process, and you can see within few seconds this AI agent has generated the description and added in my spreadsheet. Elevate your casual wardrobe with ultimate statement piece. The blue denim jacket, the trendy jacket, effortlessly combines comfort and style, making it the perfect addition to any outfit. You can see over here automatically the description of the Pinterest pin has been generated and automatically been added in the spreadsheet right over here. So in this manner, this AI agent is going to work. And we are going to create this AI agent with the help of Pabbly Connect. For that, on a new tab, I'm going to browse the website of Pabbly Connect. That is www.pabbly.com/connect. Okay, so I'm going to browse this website right here. Then Pabbly Connect's landing page is going to appear in front of you. After coming to the landing page of Pabbly Connect, you have two options: sign in or sign up for free. If you're an existing user, you can sign in to your Pabbly Connect account directly. But if you're a new user, you can sign up for free and get 100 free tasks every month. As I'm an existing user, so I'm going to sign in to my Pabbly Connect account. Then you can see the All Pabbly Apps window in front of you, in which you can see all the products that Pabbly provides, from which we are going to select this Pabbly Connect by clicking on this Access Now button right over here. Then Pabbly Connect's dashboard is going to appear in front of you. And in order to start an automation process in Pabbly Connect, we need to create a workflow. For that, click on the top right corner button right here that says Create Workflow. A dialog box is going to appear in front of you, which is asking for the workflow name and for us to select a folder. So for the name of my workflow over here, I'm going to give it as AI agent to generate Pinterest pin descriptions. Okay, so this is the name I want to give to my workflow. And for the folder on the left side of my screen, you can see I've created these many folders in my Pabbly Connect account. And from these folders, I'm going to select a specific one in which I want to save this workflow in. For that, click on this drop down. These are the folders from which I'm going to select AI agents as the folder I want to save this workflow in. After giving the name to the workflow and selecting the folder, I'm going to click on this create button in order to create a workflow. Then you can see the workflow is created in the name of AI agent to generate Pinterest pin descriptions. Then you can see a workflow has been created in the name of AI agent to generate Pinterest pin description, and you can see that there are two windows in front of you. One is the trigger window, other is the action window. So what is trigger and action? Trigger and action are the two most important steps of our automation process because our process depends on these two principles. Over here trigger says when this happens and action says do this. That means what is action? Action is a response towards our trigger. In an automation process, there can be one trigger step but multiple action steps. We are going to set up our trigger step first. And for the trigger application over here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to select it as Google Sheets. As in my Google Sheets, I keep the record of the Pinterest pin data. I add the product name and the keywords for which I want to generate the description. I want that as soon as a new data is going to be added in my Google Sheets, the trigger should capture the response of that. And that is why for my trigger application, I've selected it as Google Sheets. And the trigger event over here is going to be new or updated spreadsheet row. After selecting the trigger application and the event, you can see that Pabbly Connect has provided us with a webhook URL. Now using this unique webhook URL and by following the steps given here below in the help desk, we are going to build the connection between Google Sheets and Pabbly Connect. So firstly, I'm going to copy this URL from here. As now I've copied the URL, I'm going to open the spreadsheet that I want to connect to Pabbly Connect. So this is the spreadsheet over here in the name of Pinterest pin data, and I'm going to connect this spreadsheet to Pabbly Connect. For that, from this panel, go to extensions, go to add-ons and click on this get add-ons button right over here. Then this window is going to appear in front of you, on which on the search bar, you have to search for Pabbly Connect webhooks. So here you can see it says Pabbly Connect webhooks. I'm going to select it. And you can see that I've already installed Pabbly Connect webhooks. So I am going to move forward. But if you have not installed Pabbly Connect webhooks, please do install it so that you can build a connection between Pabbly Connect and Google Sheets with the help of this webhook right here. Install it from here, go back and then refresh this spreadsheet from here. As now I have refreshed the spreadsheet, now going back to extensions, you can see an option Pabbly Connect webhooks. We are going to click on it and you can see that this drop down is then going to appear in front of you. And from the options, go to this initial setup option right here. Then this initial setup dialog box is going to appear in front of you, which is asking for the webhook URL and the trigger column. For the webhook URL, paste the webhook URL that Pabbly Connect has provided us. And then it is asking for the trigger column. It says the trigger column will be your final data column on which if the data is added, the whole of that row data will be sent to the webhook URL. So in this spreadsheet, my trigger column is going to be column B because in this column, my final data, that is the keywords, are going to be added. As soon as I'm going to add the keywords, the entire row data is going to be forwarded towards this webhook URL. So my trigger column over here is going to be column B, okay? After entering the webhook URL and selecting the trigger column, I'm going to click on this submit button right over here. And within few seconds, it says setup configured successfully. This means now this webhook URL is added. Now go back to your spreadsheet right here, and now the steps that I'm going to tell you right now are super important. So please do not forget to follow them. Go back to extensions and Pabbly Connect webhooks, and now from the drop down, select this option send on event right here. It is mandatory to click on send on event because as soon as you're going to add the new data in the spreadsheet right over here, the spreadsheet is going to send that new data to Pabbly Connect. That is why it is very important to click on send on event. You can see a tick mark is in front of it. That means now this feature is working. Now you're going to add a new data in the spreadsheet. Automatically, the spreadsheet is going to send that data to Pabbly Connect. Okay. So as now the connection is successfully done between Google Sheets and Pabbly Connect, if I'm going to scroll down to this workflow, it says waiting for webhook response. So now to check whether Google Sheets is successfully connected to Pabbly Connect or not, what we are going to do is I'm going to add the new data, the product name and the keywords in the spreadsheet. And after doing that, I'm going to check whether automatically the trigger over here captures the response of that data or not. Okay. So firstly over here for the product name, I'm going to write it as... So this is the product name that I have, that is leather handbag, okay? So now for the leather handbag, I have relevant keywords. So I'm going to add those keywords in the spreadsheet right here. And these are the keywords, that is leather handbag, stylish, accessory, chic, okay? You can see I've added the product name and the keywords, okay? So as soon as I'm going to add these details, now I'm going to go back to my workflow and scroll down, and yes, you can see right over here, Pabbly Connect has captured a response. Spreadsheet name is Pinterest pin data, you can see right here. This is the product name, that was leather handbag, and the keywords is leather handbag, stylish accessory and chic. You can see the data has automatically been captured from my spreadsheet into my workflow right here. So as now the response is captured, this means that Google Sheets is connected to Pabbly Connect and our trigger setup is done. After setting up our trigger step, we need to set up our action step. And now as we have the details for the Pinterest pin, now using the details, we are going to generate the description using an AI agent. And for the AI agent, I am using OpenAI. If you want to use any other AI platforms like Google Gemini as your AI agent, you can definitely do that as well. So I'm going to set up my action step right over here. And for the action application over here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to select it as OpenAI right here. An action event is going to be ChatGPT, and then I'm going to click on this connect button. A window is going to appear in front of you, on which click on add new connection, or else you can select the existing connection that I've already created before. After that, it is asking for the token. Using this token, we are going to build a connection between OpenAI and Pabbly Connect. For that, click on this hyperlink given here below in the help desk right here. As soon as we're going to do that, the API keys page of our OpenAI account is going to appear in front of you. And to generate a new token, click on this create new secret key button right here. It is asking for the name of the key. So for the name of the key over here, I'm going to write it as Pinterest pin. Okay, so this is the name of the key I want to give. Project, I'm going to select it as default project, and for the permissions, you have to select it as all right here. After adding the details, click on this create secret key button, and as soon as you're going to do that, the token is going to be generated. Copy it from here and paste it in this token field right here, and click on the save button to build the connection. As you're going to do that, you can see OpenAI has now been connected to Pabbly Connect. Now firstly, it is asking for me to select the AI model. I'm using the AI model as GPT-4o Mini. If you want to use any other AI models, you can definitely select it from the drop down right here, okay? After selecting the AI model, it is asking for the prompt. Now what is prompt? Prompt is the text with the help of which an AI agent is going to generate the content according to our requirement. In the prompt that we are going to write over here, we need to specify each and everything that we want in the generated content, as well as the things that we do not require as well, okay? So for the prompt over here, for my use case, I'm going to write it as... So you can see this is the prompt that I've entered. You are an AI content creator for Pinterest. Given the following data, product name and keywords, generate a creative, engaging Pinterest pin description. Your description should use the product name naturally with the description. Incorporate the keywords in natural, appealing way to optimize the pin for Pinterest SEO. Make the description catchy and informative, encouraging users to engage with the pin and visit the product page. Ensure description aligns with the overall aesthetic of the product, and do not provide anything other than the description, and strictly do not include any symbols like hashtag or double stars in the content. You can see I've added this prompt right over here. In the prompt, I've mentioned all the things that I require and I do not require as well. In the prompt, it is asking for the product name and the keywords. Now for the data of these fields, we are going to map the data, which is inserting data from the previous step. So I'm going to insert the data from the previous step of this workflow. So firstly, as it is asking for the product name, so I'm going to select the data of this product name right over here. And as soon as I'm going to do that, the previous step is going to appear in front of you. As I'm going to click on it, the data that was captured in our previous step is also going to appear in front of you, in which we have received the product name, you can see right over here. And as I want to generate the description for this product right over here, so I'm going to select the data of this product from my previous response. As now I've selected the data from my previous response, the data is mapped. And as I've mapped this data, the data has now become dynamic. That means now whenever a new response is going to be captured in our previous step, automatically the new data is going to be updated in place of this mapped data. Similarly, over here it is asking for the keywords, so I'm going to map the data of the keywords right here. After entering the prompt and selecting the AI model, I'm going to click on this Save and Send Test Request button right over here. And as I'm going to do that, within few seconds, you can see we have received the response. In the response, we have received the message content, and this is the description that has been generated for my product. Elevate your style with our stunning leather handbag, the ultimate chic accessory for any outfit. Crafted by premium materials, the stylish handbag blends functionality and elegance. Functionality with elegance, making it perfect for both casual outfits and formal events. You can see over here automatically this SEO approved description for my Pinterest pin has been generated by my AI agent. So now as the description is generated, I want to add back this generated description in my spreadsheet so that I can post all these pins later with this description that is generated. For that, add an action step to this workflow. And for the action application, select it as Google Sheets right over here. And the action event over here is going to be update row, as now we're going to update the row with the generated description. Okay. And then I'm going to click on this connect button. A window is going to appear in front of you, on which click on add new connection, or else you can select the existing connection that I've already created before. After that, click on this sign in with Google button right here. Then this dialog box is going to appear in front of you, which is asking for me to choose an account. Now for the account, we need to choose an account in which we have created the spreadsheet. So this is the account. I'm going to select it from these options right here. Then it is asking for the access of this account. For that, I'm going to click on this allow button, as this is a safe process and my data is perfectly safe with Pabbly Connect. So I'm going to click on this allow button right here. And as I've done that, you can see I've successfully authorized Google Sheets to Pabbly Connect. After authorizing, it is asking for me to select the spreadsheet. So for the spreadsheet, I have created a spreadsheet in the name of Pinterest pin data. So what I'm going to do is for my spreadsheet, I'm going to select it as Pinterest pin data right over here. After that, it is asking for me to select the sheet. I have created only single sheet in the name of sheet 1. So for the sheet over here, I'm going to select that as sheet 1. For the row index data, I'm going to map the data of the row index that I've received in this Google Sheet step right here. I don't want to update the product name and the keywords. I want to just update the generated description. So I'm going to map the data of the generated description over here in this field. Okay. After filling in all the required details, click on the save and send test request button. And as soon as you're going to do that, we have received a response, which is a positive response. So now I'm going to open my spreadsheet and check whether automatically the description has been added in my spreadsheet or not. For that, I'm going to open my spreadsheet. So as I'm going to open my spreadsheet right over here, and yes, you can see the generated description has been added in my spreadsheet automatically. You can see it says elevate your style with our stunning leather bag. You can see this was the same AI generated description. And now it has automatically been added in my spreadsheet. In the similar manner, I can keep the record of all the generated description in this systematic manner right here. So this is how this AI agent works, and this means as the description is added, this means now this AI agent has now been successfully created. This AI agent has now been successfully created. So now to sum up till now what we have done, I am an owner of an apparel store and I add Pinterest pins in order to create more engagement on my online store. Over here, I have added my trigger as Google Sheets new or updated spreadsheet row. As soon as I'm going to add the product name and the relevant keywords of the product name in my spreadsheet, the trigger over here is going to capture the response of that. Using the details, automatically an AI agent is going to generate the description for my Pinterest pin. For that, I've set up this action step, that is OpenAI ChatGPT. And as the description has now been generated by my AI agent automatically to create a systematic record of all my generated description, I'm going to update my spreadsheet with the description using this action step, that is Google Sheets update row. And in this manner, I have created this AI agent to generate Pinterest pin descriptions automatically with Pabbly Connect. So this was it for this video. Thank you so much for watching.
Not just with these applications, you can create automation between multiple other applications with the help of Pabbly Connect. If you have any questions, you can contact us on support@pabbly.com. If you have any queries, you can check the queries on forum.pabbly.com. And if you have any pricing related issues, then you can check out this link. If you like this video, please do subscribe to our channel, hit on the like button, comment on if you have any questions or doubts, and please share this video.